Had a bit of a setback right here. I was driving my crane up my hill. I was right here. The engine quit on the thing. The thing started rolling backwards. I couldn't steer, couldn't stop. There was no reason to be in the thing anymore. I bailed out of it and just watched it roll back down the hill backwards, and it flipped over when it hit the bank. That's how it is. So, you know, no, that sucks, but that stuff happens. Let's just get it back up on its wheels, pull it up the hill.
Perfect time to service the bottom. Hell, I bet you nothing really even happened to this thing.
I don't think so either.
I don't think a goddamn thing would happen.
It just needs to not, you know, be upside down.
Let me think here. Yeah, just gotta get that track.
Why would you go swimming? Look at you, you're soaked, it's freezing out. You're not, Levi. Levi just went swimming. All right, let's get this backhoe out of the way. This thing's not strong enough.
You were pushing it towards me a little bit, and it's going to hit the cab over here.
Okay.
Can you try to back up while you're doing it?
Well, I love that I'd almost like to get something under it.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
You off all the way?
No.
I think the log's got it. Try pushing forward on those levers. This has been sitting a day to let all the fluids get back to where they're supposed to be. Right here, this got pushed in that way, and the fan is hitting the radiator. So let me just pull that out before I try to start it. See, that looks all right. I mean, the fan is not touching the radiator anymore. I guess let's try to start this thing. Motor doesn't want to turn over. Hope it doesn't have oil in it. I mean, there's no spark plugs to pull on this, so it's like, thought it'd be all right after a day. Anything to pull out? If this was a gas engine, I'd crank it over with the plugs out first. There's nothing on this side. I'm kind of thinking if I pull these out, I should be able to crank this. So let's take these hoses off. These. Easy, all right. Well, they're all like that. Oh yeah. Alright, here's the injectors. Let's put these aside. The idea is now I crank this over. If there's any fluid stuck in there, it'll come out. This thing isn't getting fuel. The pump's on. It's got fuel in it. Yeah. All right, try blowing through. Let's see if that cleans it out or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something was lodged in it.
Turn it on now. See what happens.
Unless you just want to get it running. Why isn't it making any sense?
It's making noise.
Huh. Oh, it was airbound. Or, all right,
Maybe no. Hang on. Let me see if fuel comes.
Let it run that for like that, at least that cup worth.
Let me see what comes out, or if anything comes out. Oh, here's something. Oh, it's so nasty. That's not even.
We should just drain the tank and clean it.
Yeah, maybe. I guess the bottom of the tank is dirty.
Watch how much. I get loose.
It might not even.
Probably gonna need a welding rod though. Yep, I knew it.
Wow.
Let's get a welding. I usually seen like so much grit in these before. Oh yeah, it's all grit. Look at this.
Yeah, it's that dirty.
Oh my god.
Alright, pretty clean.
Is that gonna hold 20 gallons?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that fuel doesn't look bad though.
Yeah, but the bottom of the tank, I bet you has a ½ inch of. You have a torch?
Yep. It was out here.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Dude, there's ice in it.
Is there?
There's all ice.
Yeah, I will.
I can see it. It's all clogged. Where's the welding rod? Yep.
Turn the key on. Yeah, now it's.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
Better. It's well.
Ish. Give it a second.
We can start too, I guess. I think it's not getting fuel, or? It doesn't look that bad.
I did see a lot of weird stuff though.
Yeah.
Alright. This should be the interesting part. No.
This is good fuel. This is good fuel. There's nothing wrong with that fuel. It's so we could open up that one. That would give us a much better.
Yeah.
All right, so we just pressure washed everything, cleaned out the tank really well, trying to get it inside with an auxiliary fuel tank. Crap. So this is where we're at on this thing. The fuel tank, finally got it perfectly clean. See the bottom, there's no sludge, perfectly dry, no water, no rust. And we got a new fuel filter, a new fuel line going right to the injection pump right there. All right. I mean, that's working. Trying to prime the air out of it, but now that the fuel system's all fixed, the next thing I got to do is fix the drive shaft. This thing did not like rolling backwards 30 miles an hour in gear, and one of the U-joints broke. Let's go under, I'll show you what it is. See here, that's supposed to be attached. The U-joint on that side came right off. Okay. All right, so we are missing one of these, and it's weird. Look at that. It's bent, like right here, watch. All right, I actually have the parts manuals for this thing. Let's, be pretty funny to give this phone number a call. I wonder if they're still in business. Oh, not a good sign. Looks like it's part number 2. All right, so I just got the new universal joints for this. They look like the right part. Ooh, that's pretty bent. What's happening? Something's happening. It's a strong. Well, that looks pretty good. Look at that. This off so you can really see it. Look at that. I mean, a drop bent, but that's fine. All right, let's try to fix this thing, see how it's damaged right there. I'm gonna save this because it's still, well, actually these bearings are pretty crunchy. Thing looks perfect. Oh, I'm getting it. All right. All right, these are all tight. That's tight. All right, we're done. We're fixed. All right, let's try this thing out. So the crane runs, doesn't have any power. It's got enough to use the crane, just not enough for it to drive itself places. I mean, it almost does. The skid steer will be able to push it around. And that can push it around if it's on a hill. All right, the plan is to use this today, but this thing got a little messed up. The engine's not running right. It needs a new engine. It's only doesn't even have enough power to drive, but it has enough power to use the crane at least. So let's see if we can get some beams set. All right, I just bought that Grove 20 ton. All right, cool, we got the crane up the hill. That was probably capable of driving itself up, but I didn't want to take any chances because that's how that one got messed up on that hill. Yeah. So the Pettibone crane, that was able to do all the work putting up my tower, and I did a few other little miscellaneous things with it. You know, once I used it fixing a trailer. But the reason I was bringing it back up here was to put this roof on this building, but I realized it wasn't tall enough to reach any of this stuff. I could fix it, but it's this is getting moved along to its new owner. You know, one of my buddies wants it for some projects, so he says he's going to take the time to get it running again. It needs the engine fixed, either the engine replaced or connecting rods, or maybe it'd be lucky something in the head. It does run, but it doesn't have enough power to use the thing. It needs a few other, like the radiator record while you're at it. It needs the brakes fixed. Brakes on this, it's kind of a weird design the way they work, because they don't work very well. Even the guy I bought this from, he had the thing roll away on him too. And so the brakes either need to be fixed right, or it almost seems like it's better to like re-engineer them and maybe put in a better braking system. You know, like the brake booster on the thing is just not, I don't know, not working. So I'm gonna put a link to Jesse's video, who says he's gonna do a video on all the repairs on this thing. I'm sure some people are gonna say, oh, you're lucky for that accident, you weren't killed or whatever. Like, no, I wasn't lucky. Look, I spent my whole life riding three-wheelers, and three-wheelers, I gotta say, they're probably one of the best vehicles to learn how to ride on, because they really teach you how to deal with a vehicle that's flipping over or crashing or something. You know, when that thing stopped running on that hill, I knew instantly, man, this is gonna roll back down this hill. I wasn't lucky by any means. If I was lucky, it wouldn't have stopped running right here. Really, I should have just had it hooked to the dozer and pulled it up, but I couldn't get anyone else by myself. So engine has never stalled in that thing before. That thing always ran pretty good. I mean, oh well. All right, so let's get it moved along. Let's get this thing loaded up, and hopefully its new owner has good luck with it.